Am I the a-hole for leaving my daughter's school play because my wife wouldn't stop criticizing her? Yesterday, my 33-year-old daughter Emma, 5F, had her first school play. It was a simple production with the kids dressed up as various woodland animals. Emma was playing a squirrel, and I had been looking forward to it for weeks. My wife, Sarah, 32F, has a tendency to get overly critical, especially in public, which made me a bit anxious. I knew if something wasn't perfect, she'd have a lot to say. We arrived early and grabbed some good seats near the front of the auditorium. The play started and Emma was doing great, but at one point she began tugging at the acorn necklace that was part of her costume. It wasn't a big deal to me. She's 5 after all. But Sarah immediately started whispering, "I told her not to mess with that." At first it was just under her breath, but as Emma kept fidgeting, Sarah's whispers turned into full-on comments like, "Why can't she just focus?" and "She's going to ruin her part if she keeps this up." I could see the other parents starting to notice. Some were glancing our way, clearly bothered by the constant commentary. I tried to lean over and gently say, "Hey, maybe tone it down a bit. She can't hear you anyway." But that only set Sarah off more. She scoffed and muttered, "Oh, so now I'm the bad guy for wanting her to do well?" From there, things escalated. Sarah kept making snide remarks, getting louder each time Emma did something she didn't like. I knew she wasn't ready for this, she muttered at one point. I was embarrassed and felt terrible that instead of enjoying our daughter's big moment, Sarah was focusing on every little mistake. Finally, when Emma's part in the play was done, I couldn't take it anymore. I quietly stood up and left the auditorium. I didn't want to cause a scene, but I was too frustrated to sit there any longer. I waited in the car, hoping to calm down. About 20 minutes later, Sarah and Emma came out. As soon as they got in, Sarah laid into me for leaving, accusing me of abandoning them and making her look bad. I told her she was embarrassing me with her constant criticism, but she just brushed it off, saying she was only trying to help Emma do better. Now I'm wondering if I overreacted. Should I have just sat through it and tried to ignore her comments? AITA for walking out?